Do you ever feel like breaking down? Do you ever feel out of place? Like somehow you just don't belong and no one understands you? Do you ever want to run away? Do you lock yourself in your room with the radio on turned up so loud that no one hears you screaming? No, you don't know what it's like when nothing feels alright. You don't know what it's like to be like me, to be hurt, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down when no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life. Do you wanna be somebody else? Are you sick of feeling so left out? Are you desperate to find something more before your life is over? Are you stuck inside a world you hate? Are you sick of everyone around with the big fake smiles and stupid lies while deep inside you're bleeding? No, you don't know what it's like when nothing feels alright. You don't know what it's like to be like me, to be hurt, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around, to be on the edge of breaking down and no one's there to save you. No, you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life.
Do you think cyberbullying is an issue?
Yes, I do.
How often do you get students coming into your office about cyberbullying?
Well, the school year just started, so I haven't had any yet. But last year I had about 2 or 3 a semester. And my group of kids is smaller, so I only have about 40 students. So the other counselors get even more.
Okay.
So, and then at the middle school, there, because I was at the middle school 2 years ago, and there was quite a bit more at the middle school.
What do you think the cause of cyberbullying is?
I think a lot of it is students who are uncomfortable in their own situation and aren't necessarily going to bully someone face to face, but it's a lot easier to put other people down to build yourself up when you don't have to see that person, when you can just do it, send out something. But then they don't realize the repercussions because they're not seeing them, basically. So I think a lot of it is the person who's cyberbullying being upset with their own situation and taking it out. It's a lot easier to take it out on someone when you're hiding behind a computer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a big thing, and then it's just a huge part of your guys' lives now, like online, texting, a lot of that stuff. So it's an outlet for you guys. So I think that a lot of people don't realize what they're doing until they see the consequences of it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they may not even see it as cyberbullying.
Right. What effect does cyberbullying have on the victims?
It definitely varies, but it depends on what the cyberbullying is. Self-esteem issues are huge. It makes them second guess who they are. Friend-wise, you thought someone was your friend and they're not, or people are believing what they see online even though it's not true. Kind of with gossip and bullying in person, it's just to a magnified extent because like you guys know on Facebook, you're not necessarily with the friends that you friend. So someone that's maybe not your friend sees all that and then they tell other people, and it's just so magnified that it can become to that person really big, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And justifiably because so many people know, but in the grand scheme of things, just so many repercussions. I'm not really explaining them very well, but some people have transferred schools because they just can't handle it. Lots of lies happen because of cyberbullying, and people believe them, so their reputation's ruined. I mean, it's like, use your imagination. There's lots of different, people become depressed because of it. Some people, as you've seen in the media, have committed suicide because of it. So there's lots and lots of repercussions and effects on the victim.
Do you think that cyberbullies have enough or any consequences?
That's a good question. Some cyberbullies don't, because some of it is anonymous, so they don't. It depends on, I don't know, it depends. I personally don't think that cyberbullies have enough consequences, just because it's kind of a removed thing. And so they can hide behind the computer and stuff like that. It's hard because it's individual circumstances and stuff. We take it very seriously here at school, so there are consequences. But in my personal opinion, I think that a lot of cyberbullies get away with a lot of things that they shouldn't. So yeah.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
This theory focuses attention on the way that people interact through symbols, words, gestures, rules, and roles.
The symbolic interactions perspective is based on how humans develop a complex set of symbols to give meaning to the world. We have given meaning to our cyber world by the number of friends we have on Facebook, how many likes or comments we have on pictures, or the amount of followers that one may have on Twitter.
These interactions are subjectively interpreted through existing symbols. Messages can be misinterpreted from the bully to victim. Plain text can be interpreted in many different ways.
Individuals develop both a concept of self-esteem and their identities through social interactions. Cyberbullies use social networking to help them forget about their own insecurities by putting down others without having to see how it may affect the victim.